More and more kids and tweens are heading to the skincare aisle for expensive lotions and creams, thanks to, of course, social media influencers. But SSM Health family medicine physician and wellness coach Dr. Rupa Shah says this trend could cause some skin problems if they're not careful. This is fascinating here. Dr. Shah, why shouldn't young people use some of those same skin care products that we would use as adults?
Yeah, so we have to remember that children, adolescents, their skin barrier, what we also kind of refer to as that skin microbiome, is not as developed. Their skin is thinner, it's more sensitive, and it's less resilient overall to different environmental triggers, UV rays. So some of the products that adults use are going to be really irritating for the young skin. Yeah, and it's going to actually make their skin worse over time.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Now, are there any products out there that are especially harmful to the kids, and why?
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of these TikTok influencers and such are really touting these different chemical acids like alpha hydroxy and beta hydroxy acids, retinols, these harsh exfoliants. So kids think they can use these. However, that again disrupts the skin barrier for these kids, making them actually more prone to more rashes, inflammation, irritation, more acne. Over time, the skin becomes drier and more irritated, and again, it becomes even more sensitive to sun, environmental triggers, pollution. So overall, kids may see, oh, my skin is actually getting worse. So it's this vicious cycle that begins by using some of these harsh chemicals if they're not prescribed, you know, by a dermatologist.
Yeah, it's like just a little too intense at that young of an age.
Definitely.
Now, you know, thinking about some safe ways, because, you know, younger kids are dealing with these things. How should they be taking care of their skin?
Yeah, so at this age, really simple is best, right? A really gentle cleanser, a nice light skin moisturizer without a lot of fragrances is going to be ideal, and then of course sunscreen, right? If they're having kind of more issues, getting in to see a board-certified dermatologist or their primary care provider to get some good, safe tips, and putting together a skincare regimen that will work with them, that's not too harsh, but actually being monitored too to make sure that their skin is, you know, kind of reacting well to that regimen.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the social media part of this is kind of what intrigues me. I mean, are you seeing people come in saying, hey, I saw this online, I want to try this? I mean, is that out there?
Yeah, and I think people are curious, right? And everybody wants their skin to look the best, right? So there is that. So I think people come in and say like, hey, I want to try this, you know, and we'll talk about it because some aspects of it could be okay to try, or it might be different strains or different doses of things, right? But there's certain things that really just we shouldn't be doing. Yeah.
Influencing. It's in the name, folks. It's in the name. All right, Dr. Shah, where else can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Wellness with Dr. Shah.
All right, thank you as always.
Thank you.